What up, everyone? Welcome back to Track Stories for the last one. Solipsistic is the last track that we ended up having for the album Watch It Burn. Kind of. The the initial concept was that Jeff was going to end up having a outro written that was very much more in the programming remakes type idea and everything like that. And like I said, there was a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes, and because of that, that never ended up getting finished. And the alternative to that he came up with ended up being another remix that we didn't really feel like had any spot that fit well in the scope of the Watch Burn album. So while Chad and I were there at the studio doing other parts and just finishing up certain tracking, him and I just kind of came up with this entire outro right there on the spot. And while we were figuring out ideas, we were also tracking them. So it would be, all right, figured out the guitar, let me track that. While I'm tracking that, you figure out the bass. While you're figuring that out, I'm going to figure out the cone. And him and I ended up writing and tracking the whole thing right there on the spot in the studio, just so that way we had some type of an album ender. And it just ended up being one of those, not what we had intended, but kind of a very fitting outro in the way that it came about and the vibe that it kind of gave off to what this album ended up being in the scope of everything. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this one, and we'll catch you in the next one.